Today I'm going to tell you about 5 weaknesses of women in bed, and I'll also tell you about 10 secret psychological facts about intimacy in women that you've never heard. Every woman is unique, and her body is a map full of sensitive zones, each of which hides secrets of pleasure and enjoyment. The art of stimulating these areas requires a man's attention, tenderness and respect for her desires and needs. It is important to remember that creating an atmosphere of love and trust is a key element that can open the door to true pleasure. The lips are one of the most sensitive places on a woman's body. They are saturated with nerve endings, making them incredibly receptive to touch. Kiss gently the lips of a woman, caress with your fingertips and she will be aroused 100%. Remember, a woman loves affection, tenderness, you do not need to bite her lips. Gentle and passionate kisses that start with light touches and gradually become deeper and more intense, can ignite the flames of passion. It is important to be attentive to your partner's reactions so that the kisses give her pleasure. Light touches of the lips with your fingertips or gentle movements with your tongue can trigger pleasurable sensations and awaken desire. The neck is one of the most sensual areas on a woman's body. It responds to the lightest of touches, sending shivers throughout the body. Gentle kisses along the neck, light bites and gentle nibbling can trigger a wave of pleasure. The areas under the ears and the base of the neck are particularly sensitive to such caresses. Light stroking and touching of the neck with fingers or lips can increase arousal and create an atmosphere of intimacy. The ears are an area rich in nerve endings that can be a source of great pleasure. Whispering tender words or passionate confessions in the ear can cause a shiver of pleasure. Light kisses on the earlobes and gentle bites can increase arousal. Caressing the ears with your fingers, light stroking and fingertip caresses can be a powerful stimulus. Breasts and nipples are some of the most sensitive areas on a woman's body and require special attention and tenderness. They are the very center of a woman's pleasure. Gentle kissing, light nibbling, and caressing the nipples with the tongue can cause intense arousal. It is important to be attentive to your partner's reactions to find the perfect amount of pressure and rhythm. Don't forget about gentle breast massage. Circular movements with your fingers around the nipples and light stroking can create a feeling of deep pleasure and relaxation. The abdomen and thighs are areas that can be a source of deep pleasure when properly stimulated. Light kisses and gentle stroking of the abdomen can create pleasurable sensations and increase arousal. The thighs also respond to light touches that create a feeling of intimacy and desire. Gentle massage of the abdomen and thighs, which includes gentle circular motions and light pressure, can create feelings of relaxation and pleasure. Do not move quickly to another area of stimulation. Take enough time on the thighs, caressing from the bottom upwards, slowly at first then a little faster. This way you will show the woman that you are playing with her and are not going to stop at caressing her beautiful legs and belly. The inside of the thighs is an area that is particularly sensitive to caresses and touch. Gentle kisses and light bites on the inside of her thighs can cause a wave of pleasure and arousal. This area is particularly sensitive to touch, so it's important to be gentle and considerate. Gentle stroking with your fingers or lips can increase arousal and create a feeling of closeness and intimacy. At such times, watch the woman's reaction and you can run your finger a little over the clitoris and back down to the thighs. The back is an area that can be a source of deep relaxation and pleasure when properly stimulated. A back massage that includes gentle circular movements and light strokes can create a feeling of deep relaxation and pleasure. Kisses and gentle nips along the spine can create pleasurable sensations and increase arousal. In order to maximize a woman's pleasure, a man must be attentive and sensitive to her reactions. It is important to create an atmosphere of trust and love so that she can fully relax and enjoy the process. It is important to be gentle and respectful, taking into account the desires and needs of the partner. Affectionate touches and gentle words create an atmosphere of love and intimacy. Every woman is unique, so it is important to be attentive to her reactions in order to find the areas and ways of stimulation that bring her the most pleasure. Music, candles, scents and comfortable surroundings create an atmosphere that promotes relaxation and pleasure. The art of stimulating sensitive areas on a woman's body requires attention, tenderness and respect. By knowing her body and reactions, a man can create an atmosphere of love and trust that will open the door to true pleasure and deep pleasure. In this art, not only technique is important, but also a sincere desire to give joy and happiness to his partner. These interesting facts will expand your understanding of sex a little bit and help you to shine intimate knowledge in front of your other half. Nerve centers located in the hypothalamus of the brain are responsible for libido and sexual behavior. So, the hypothalamus of men is 2.5 times larger than that of women, and there are 2 times more erotic centers in it than in women. The female orgasm is a very strong painkiller, because the body releases a large amount of endorphins. So a headache is a poor excuse for not wanting to have sex. Orgasm allergies are unfortunately a reality, not a fiction. Some men develop an allergic reaction to their own semen, causing them to experience cold symptoms both after sex with their partner and after intimate intercourse with themselves. Oddly enough, fat men are great lovers. The work of scientists has shown that fat men are able to satisfy their lovers longer than their slim rivals. Skinny men are more prone to premature ejaculation, which, alas, does not add to their scores in bed. According to one scientist, the real aphrodisiac odor for men is the combination of pumpkin pie and lavender scents. The smallest size of the male dignity, according to the British Kinsey Institute, which since 1947 conducts anonymous surveys on sexual topics, is only 1 inch. However, medics say that there are worse cases, when the penis is absent at all, and the head is attached directly to the pubis. The biggest breasts do not give its owner any positive emotions. In 1995, the public learned about a 12-year-old Chinese girl Ting Jiafen with a colossal set of mammary glands. Each breast of the girl grew 22 inches long and weighed 10 pounds. When the girls were offered sexual intercourse without any flirting, none of them agreed. But 75% of the men were ready to go to bed with the girl without any preamble. Semen fights depression. Chemical substances contained in it can lift your mood and even improve your sleep. During strong excitement, not only the genitals swell, but also the so-called inner nose, because of which some people may experience a feeling of nasal congestion during sex. To find out what happens in the brain of an aroused woman, scientists from Rutgers University, USA, used MRI scans. During the study, they found that stimulation of the vagina, cervix, clitoris, and nipples activates completely different parts of the brain. If a man doesn't have sex for a long time, several years, his penis may shrink. Yes, it's a muscle, and it needs to be trained too. A man experiences about 9 erections during sleep, and he doesn't necessarily dream about something erotic. According to a study by the U.S. National Bureau of Economic Research, good regular sex brings as much happiness as an additional $100,000 earned during the year. Half an hour of sex of average intensity burns 144 calories. Therefore, in the matter of weight loss, sex is not a helper. If you want to spend more energy, try changing positions more often, especially those that are more difficult. Orgasm is more likely and more rapid if the feet of those copulating are warm. This applies to both men and women. Add to the standard set of things for sex woolen socks for you and her. With their help, you can speed up or delay the climax. Pinch of salt thrown on a girl's tongue before oral sex will help her with nausea. As we age, reaching orgasm becomes much easier. This function is trainable, and the better you get to know your body and the more you try in bed, the more pleasure you get. How much you are in love with your boyfriend has nothing to do with whether you will experience anything in bed with him. He may be the most handsome, intelligent, kind and talented, and you are absolutely enamored with him, but he may not find the key to your body right away. And even if he does everything right, success depends a lot on your confidence and your attitude. If he wants you less than you want him, it doesn't mean he loves you less. It means he has a weaker libido, that's all. It's nothing personal, just a difference in temperament. Simultaneous orgasms are more common in movies than in reality. If synchronization is so important to you, you'll have to work on it.